Shoot it, man. Hitting that. A lot going on in that room. On my way to Peoria in Illinois. Whoops.
The upper 60s. Chance of rain 60%. Monday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 50%. Monday night and Tuesday, partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the lower 70s. Highs in the lower 90s. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday night through Thursday, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-70s.
So tomorrow,
highs in the lower 90s.
Supposed to be some severe weather as it's scrolling down the bottom.
Of central Illinois for the rest of tonight, mostly cloudy. Near steady temperature in the mid-60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour.
Let's see if
At
they've
3 a.m. in
updated
Peoria,
information.
skies were clear. The temperature was 66 degrees, the dew point was 61, and the relative humidity was 84%. The wind was east at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.09 inches and steady. Around central and western Illinois, skies ranged from mostly cloudy to cloudy, and temperatures were in the mid to upper 60s. And once again at 3 a.m. in Peoria, under clear skies, the temperature was 66. Looking elsewhere around the Midwest at 3 a.m., Chicago was partly
Seems I
cloudy
caught
at 59.
couple weather just after that.
73.
It's supposed to be some severe weather tomorrow, and
Kansas City was partly cloudy at 71.
I'm not sure how severe yet, but
Milwaukee was mostly cloudy and 68.
probably well, I won't know that until tonight, maybe. They've got an idea of it.
To NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards, station WXG71 in Peoria. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for Peoria and surrounding areas of central Illinois. Rest of tonight, mostly cloudy. Near steady temperature in the mid-60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Friday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. East winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Friday night, partly cloudy. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 70s. South winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Saturday, a chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely. Humid with highs in the upper 80s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Saturday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then becoming mostly cloudy. A chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers. Humid with lows in the lower 70s. Southwest winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Sunday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 50%. Sunday night, mostly cloudy.
So with it being humid, the dew points will be high.
Showers until midnight, then showers likely after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s.
So when the thunderstorms
Chance
pass
of rain
through, it's
60%. Monday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms.
I'll have to look later on.
Chance of rain 50%. Monday night and Tuesday, partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 90s. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday night through Thursday, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-70s. Highs in the lower 90s.
I'll tell you right now, it's almost cold.
Again, the forecast for Peoria and
It's really weird.
of central Illinois for the rest of tonight, mostly cloudy. Near steady temperature in the mid-60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour. At 3 a.m. in Peoria, skies were clear. The temperature was 66 degrees, the dew point was 61, and the relative humidity was 84%. The wind was just at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.09 inches and steady. Around central and western Illinois, skies ranged from mostly cloudy to cloudy, and temperatures were in the mid to upper 60s. And once again at 3 a.m. in Peoria, under clear skies, the temperature was 66. Looking elsewhere around the Midwest at 3 a.m., Chicago was partly 59.
Whoops.
Indianapolis had light rain.
Yesterday morning on NOAA Weather Radio was where I heard about that. When I got to work, I looked on the National Weather Service convective outlooks, and yeah, there's a pretty big area that was slight risk. So I don't know why they're not mentioning it now. It doesn't make sense to me, but that there's no way that they changed the forecast on that. There's absolutely no way. So when I get to work, I'll flip all that up again, and hopefully when I'm on my way home from work, I can look it up then, or not look it up then, but let you guys know what's going on. And I'll know more of what's going on tomorrow. It wouldn't be odd for me to shoot over into Iowa or Missouri, so we'll have to see. I go where there's a bigger chance of tornadoes. Clipper 9, Romeo Mike Golf is listening. Not sure that. Ah, there we go. Alright. Just waiting for that beep confirmation. So what I'll do tonight to get ready for everything is I will I'll go home, make sure I have all the frequencies for everywhere in that severe weather area, which sounds like a lot, but really it isn't. The reason why I get printed out versions is because I mostly end up, and this is where it sucks for you guys, because I normally end up in areas that I can't get cell phone service, and when I need to get a frequency immediately for something in the area and I can't access the web, it gets not only dangerous, but I always like to hear what's coming from another county, if that makes sense. Obviously I can see what's going on in front of me, but if I can't get radar and if I can't get anything else, I have to rely on weather spotters from a county to the west or southwest to tell me what's coming. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, is preparing for that. And so far I don't have a rider, but I'm hoping to get one at least. I don't like doing that stuff alone. A lot of people can, usually a rider can help me out with several different things. Excuse me. Dang, I'm putting myself to sleep. I apologize for the choppiness. I normally get up at like 4:30 or 5 for work, and that's, wow. It's way too early for me right now. So right now it's 3:30. It's 3:45, my bad.
Engine 1, 715 North Hightower Street. EMS breathing problems. Code 1. Cross Street 300 West Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Fire mass 151. Engine 1, 715 North Hightower Street.
Also, I got a lot of events going on this weekend. So I'll start off with tonight. Tonight will be a drumming event. Usually I go live on TikTok. So that'll happen probably at, I'm guessing maybe 6. You know what? I'm going to go with 7. I'm going to do 7 o'clock tonight. That's Central Daylight Time, which is the same as Chicago time. And I don't have my TikTok oh my gosh, username. I'm sorry. I don't have my TikTok username on there, but it is the same as the YouTube that's scrolling down at the bottom. You can see that. It's the same exact username, the one in parentheses. So I'll be on there tonight doing that. Basically, I play, there's a big musician community on TikTok, and they're more united. I love TikTok for that reason. It's almost like whether you, I'll let other people be the judge of it. I'm not saying I suck or anything, but I've been playing for years, but even if you're just starting out and you're on there playing and just trying or whatever, everybody's like, yeah, that's good, keep it up, keep playing. Don't ever quit playing, because somebody tells you suck or anything like that. Whereas other platforms I've been to, just immediately, you got to have that one, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 assholes that jump on there, and they just can't keep scrolling. They've got to totally put this person down, and then I can't stand them people. It really pisses me off because that's somebody that's really trying, and then they might, after hearing those comments, it might hurt them enough to where they don't, they've just been playing for like a month, and they might just put the sticks down and just be like, nope, never again. I'll never do this again. So I have heard of people being hurt that bad where they don't want to expose themselves to that hurt again. So, and really, if they had this technology when I started playing and stuff, and I heard that, I probably would have done the same thing. Very easily hurt, not really easily offended at all. Just, if I'm passionate about something, somebody tells me I suck, which I still get, and it does still bother me, but I get, for every one person that says I suck, I get like, let's say 100 people that say, oh man, you're good, and generally they're other drummers, so it's nice to have people who actually know what they're talking about. It just seems like people are miserable when they've got to spread hate throughout the world just because they're so damn miserable themselves. They can't sit down and talk to somebody about it and try to change their ways. They've got to make everybody else either want to be on the edge of suicide, or I don't know. They like seeing other people's flaws because they've got flaws themselves. Everybody's got flaws. How you deal with them flaws is what matters. I put up with a lot of bullying in high school, and it was real bad. It was a couple times I've contemplated suicide. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I just took the beating that I took, because I love how my life turned out. Generally, the people that bullied me, the way their lives turned out, it's terrible. And I do sort of feel bad for them because, they go and bully when they're a kid for a reason. Do they have a bad home life? Do they have, but most of them are in jail anyway, so. I don't feel bad that they're in jail. I feel bad that they took that path in life. And, instead of looking at their own flaws and correcting their own flaws, they thought it would help them by making fun of others, or putting the spotlight on somebody else while they took the spotlight off themselves. And that's just a shame. And I absolutely love anybody. I love everybody until they give me a reason not to. I even forgive people. I can only forgive so much, though, before I realize that I'm either being used or whatever. So anyway, tonight I went off on a tangent there, and I have no clue. Well, I do know how I got to that. So TikTok is a very tight very tight community as far as musicians go. So I do a live stream of drumming with music from the 90s, from the 2000s, and 2010s. I really don't do anything too new. I do some new Linkin Park, not the newer Chester Bennington ones. I love Emily. I love what she's brought to the table. Unfortunately, but that's where Mike Shinoda was also a big part of Linkin Park. But the biggest part of Linkin Park should have died with Chester. They should have went under a different name. In my opinion, I'm not knocking them. I love them. I still love them. Linkin Park is one of my favorite newer bands. Not newer bands, I'm sorry. It's kind of crazy because you know you grow old really fast when you remember these people coming out with their first album and you remember listening to it for the first time. And like Hybrid Theory for Linkin Park, that, I don't know what it was, but there was absolutely nothing like it out there at the time. I heard One Step Closer and I'm like, man, I love that song. So at the time, you go out and buy a CD. So I went out and bought the CD, Hybrid Theory. I was totally blown away. I don't think the last time I was that blown away was by listening to Rush for the first time or Dream Theater for the first time. And I know that's a totally different realm or different genre, but Rush is my ultimate favorite. I mean, it goes like, they are my top 5. Rush is from 1 to 5. Like, nobody even comes close to Rush for me. But at the time, they would have easily been like a 7. Definitely a 7 for me. And I never caught them live. I was never able to, which really pisses me off. Back in the day when they opened up for people, they came to Peoria, but then they grew too big to be in Peoria. So Peoria is a big market. I mean, you got Shinedown that comes through here and everything, but Linkin Park was beyond that. They stuck to Chicago, St. Louis, New York, Indianapolis, all those big markets. And it was very hard for me to get away to go to shows outside of Peoria. It really was at a certain time. And unfortunately, with Rush, I wasn't able to see Rush the last 2 tours, which was, oh my gosh, let's see. Is that R40? I don't know. Clockwork Angels, I think, was definitely the last tour. And then before that, I think it might have been the Time Machine tour, or it was R40. I can't remember which one came before that. But I had to miss both of those tours, and it tore me up. And after their Clockwork tour, they said they were giving it up, and it's like, damn it, because I always had that set in my mind that I'll see them again. They'll be out again. They'll be out till they die. And these guys are going to live until they're like 200 years old. And unfortunately, in 2020, that's when Neil Peart passed away, January 7th, 2020. And he was tell you, I love that guy. That was one musician that died that I shed tears over. I don't know why, but I didn't know him, but I followed him for over 35 years. And his career and everything. And he had a huge impact on my life as well. So everybody that everybody that sees me now that hasn't seen me for years asks me about Rush and all that. So they know how much I've been into him. Been into him since oh my God, 35 years. Yeah, since around 90. Well, 33 years. 1992, I think, was when I was introduced to him. And the first show I seen of them, I did see him 13 times, I think I counted. A couple tours. I went to St. Louis, then they played Peoria, and then they played Chicago. So I followed them. St. Louis, Peoria, Chicago, but Peoria was on a different leg of a tour. They played a lot of smaller venues. One tour. So I made sure I went then to Peoria. So I did that once. Peoria, Chicago, St. Louis, and twice I did Chicago, St. Louis alone, and then I got to meet Geddy Lee. And I loved that. All right, guys, I am at work. When I get off work, I will be back on. And I'll let everybody know what's going on with severe weather and where I'll be, and this is only if something doesn't come up. If it just comes down to this being like a marginal weather event and not a slight risk or higher, I'm probably not going out. I'm not going to waste the gas. I'm not going to, if there's not a huge tornado threat, I'm not going to go out. The only way I'll go out is if there's a huge tornado threat. Now, I will probably go out locally no matter what, but as far as like, I don't know, going multiple counties or whatever, I probably won't do that unless there's a tornado threat. If the tornado threat's close to Peoria, I might just stay around here anyway, but I will be chasing the tornado threat. So I'll figure out where all that is and I'll let you guys know.